taught us what to expect. So that's pretty much it. I gotta do some learning now.
Here with my baby. I do YouTube, so I gotta record stuff.
Oh, gosh.
Gotta get content. Here to drop the kids off. Oh my God, I thought we was never gonna get here. Hot. It's hot in South Carolina. Ugh.
Ready? You guys gotta transfer. We gotta get going.
Well, let me pull over. Is it a spot next to you? Pull my car.
Somebody's in there.
Huh?
Somebody's in that spot.
Oh. What about on the other side? I don't want them to drag their stuff all the way over there. Let me just pull up on the side. Like that guy's pulling out right there.
I can bring my car.
Okay. Yay, your brother take you guys to get something to eat. It was breakfast time anyway. I know y'all ain't want no nasty breakfast from McDonald's or nothing like that. It always goes bad. No? No, nothing?
I forgot.
Oh my
I
gosh.
needed to ask you for your phone.
From my
so
phone.
You could call Amy.
Why don't you call Amy right now?
Cause I don't have a phone.
Why don't you call her on my phone right now?
Cause I don't know her number.
Here, Dallas. Get your guitar. Get your guitar.
What? You said you had a downtown.
You got a pen? She just sent the phone number, so you can write it down.
You say
Pen. I said pen. Ink pen. What am I supposed to say? How do you say pen? Here, Miley. You have something to write? Here. Trying to escape. Boy, get your butt out of that car. You gotta work. My other son went and jumped in the car. You know he's not supposed to be going. Who's gonna protect me if you leave me by myself? I need protection and help. I'm an old lady. What did he say? No, it's not. His suitcase is at the hotel. Gotta take the car seats out? I don't know how to do that. Hi guys. On my way back to Virginia. Actually, we just crossed the state line from South Carolina to Virginia. We were seeing earlier where I dropped 3 of my 4 children off to their sibling. They'll be hanging out with him for the next few weeks while I sort out our living situation. And yeah, never mind my hair. I had my hair up, but girl, I had to let that stuff down. Fun fact about me, I can't stand stuff in my hair. I can't stand hair clips. What do you call it? Not rubber bands, but those bands that you put your hair up in a puff, you know, maybe for an hour or 2, but after that, I cannot. I cannot. It gives me a headache, makes my head sore. I'm slightly tender-headed, so when I go to bed at night, I cannot have anything in my hair. I can hardly stand having a scarf around my head, but you know, you do what you have to. So, yeah, they'll be with him for the next 3 weeks till school almost starts. And I'm on my way back to the hotel. I am so tired. there. We left early this morning. I actually got up just a little after 3, but we didn't leave till after 4, you know, getting dressed and putting all the suitcases and everything in the car. My son had already left at just after 2, so we were like 3 hours late getting there. He met us halfway. I appreciate him, you know, being a good big brother and, you know, seeing to them so that they could be more comfortable than just being in the hotel cramped up like that, because I would be uncomfortable, like going mad, stir crazy. So I thought it'd be better that they go there and hang out with him and his wife and their nephews and their niece for a little while. He lives in Alabama, so he drove halfway and I drove halfway. We met in the middle, so that's really cool. I do have, like I've been saying, I have an event that I signed up for yesterday that's in Richmond, so I'm not done driving. Now let me tell you, honey, now that I'm older, once upon a time it didn't matter what time I got in my car to drive. I would get up at 1 o'clock in the morning and would drive for hours, 10, 12, 16 hours, it didn't matter. Now that I'm in my 40s, I cannot. It's like almost like narcolepsy when I get in the car. If I've not had like several hours of sleep, then my eyes get so heavy. Even if I just woke up, I think within the first 2 hours of driving, my eyes were so heavy. By the third hour, I had to pull over. I had to pull over and take a nap at a rest stop, because I mean the kids were already asleep, you know, in the back and everything. So, but I had to. And then on the way back, like 2 hours in, I had to take a nap again. Actually, I took a nap twice already since driving back to Virginia. That's how bad it is. Like, oh my gosh, this is getting harder and harder. I don't know how I'm gonna get around this next 20, 30 years, you know, if I can hardly keep my eyes open on the road. So there's that. Yeah, but I'm off for the next week and a few days or something like that. I'm gonna try and reset myself, you know, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, trying to reel in these eating habits and things. Of course, go to the gym. Just everything just needs to be reset. I need it. I'm gonna take this time to do that. It's like I say, work out where we're gonna be staying going forward. Shit, even if we'll even be here at all, honestly. Now that I think about it, I have no ties to Virginia really that's keeping me. Not really. I'm free to go as I choose, which I've always been free to go. It's never been that. Don't get it twisted. I go where I want. No one owns me. But you know, my previous job, you know, kind of had me tied to. We're thinking, you know, maybe I could stick it out there, but that's long since been dissolved. And you know, I am waiting to hear back from a prospect. Hopefully I'll hear from them soon, and we'll go from there. We'll see. You know, of course I always have my backup, but better for me if I heard back from them, and that would tie up a lot of things and get me back on track with what my target is, which I'm not going to share with you guys guys, because not because I don't want you to know, but it's just some things you kind of want to keep to yourself until it comes to fruition, and then, you know, then I'll share. So I want to keep it to myself.
In 1.5 miles, take exit 11A on the right to US 58 East, then
Oh.
keep left.
Thank you. You're so loud. Calm down, chick. So, but yeah, like I said, we left early this morning. We got there, and I love my son. I missed him. He wants us to live closer to him, wherever he is. It's so funny that now I'm on the receiving end of my children being adults and them being, you know, worried or concerned about me, or, you know, saying, hey mom, you know, live closer, that way we can take care of you, and and all this kind of stuff or whatever. So hey, I'll receive that.
Take exit 11A on the right
Oh
to
my
US
God,
58 East,
girl, I
then
heard
keep
you.
left.
I heard you. So we got less than 2 hours left of this drive, and we'll be back in Virginia. And then, like I said,
Keep left to US 58 East.
tomorrow morning, I'll be going to Richmond. I don't know if I'm gonna leave early and go. I do want to make the most of the time there, since I'm gonna be driving so far, to go early and maybe look around, knock around a little bit, then go to the event. I think the event is a couple, maybe even a few hours long. It's
Continue on US 58.
if she tells me that one more time, I'm gonna lose my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's the event is a stretching event for people wanting to get their splits. I actually signed up for this like 3 months ago, before I was told that, you know, what happened first. Let me see what happened first. So probably by now, if you've been watching my vlogs, then you know that I quit my full-time job back in October. I went on a hiatus from working because honestly, I was burnt out, overwhelmed over it. I tried another position within the company that was not a good fit for me, and I just didn't want to deal with the drama. So, you know, so there was that. I thought I was recording, obviously I was not. But what I was saying was, I signed up for this event 3 months ago, but a few things happened. First of all, I quit my full-time job back in October because I was, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Overwhelmed, like exhausted of it. What's the word? I just used the word and I can't remember what it was. But it just got to be too much. But what I did was I applied for another position and I got it, but it wasn't a good fit, you know, and I just had to, it just got to be too much, and I just had to let it go for my mental, emotional well-being. So there was that. Now, in the meantime, I was looking, but I wasn't looking because I knew if I really looked hard enough, I'd probably get hired somewhere, but I wasn't sure I was ready to go back so soon. So I took a hiatus from working. I really did. I mean, for nearly 5 years from the time that my ex decided he didn't want to be married anymore, I have been running full force, no signs of stopping ahead, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Being the default parent, as I've always been, full time, and I was exhausted, and I needed time, and I didn't know how to take that time and still do all the things, and I still haven't figured that out. You know, I have some guilt about it. But anyway, back to what I'm saying about the event that I signed up for. Is for people who want to learn how to get their splits. Yes, I'm still on that. So if you're a fan of my page and you were a friend from Facebook, then you know back in 2013, 2014, when I was still doing my whole pole fitness thing, part of that was flexibility and strengthening. And I had worked myself up. I had got so close. So close. I literally was maybe 3 inches off the floor. So close I could taste it. But I just, you know, could not get the rest of the way down. I probably needed a professional's help. And I didn't know anyone at that time that could really assist me in accomplishing that goal, along with, you know, the trials and tribulations of a failing marriage going on behind the scenes. So that kind of blew the whole thing out of the water. I stopped training it, not completely, but you know, I stopped doing it as often that I did, which essentially has you kind of regress. Now, don't get me wrong, I think once it's like riding a bike. Once you start doing something, it kind of comes back to you. But now that I'm single parenting, it's hard to find time to do so. But I still signed up for it. I'm not going to allow the fact that life is doing life, that I can't do other things, that I can't enjoy the things that bring me happiness in life. So, and I think the guy's name is Bryant Wade or something like that. He's all over Instagram. At least he's all over my feed page. And I see him with celebrity as well. I've seen him with Karrueche Chan. I see him with Cardi B. Not that they're the reasons why I signed up for him, because I signed up for it because I just saw ordinary, everyday people, big, tall, short, small, young, and old in his class. And it's not even about that, you know, your physicalness on the outside. It's about your ability to push through. If you have the right technique and the right person behind you, then you can achieve this, you know, this thing, if that's what you want to do. So, like I say, I signed up for the class, for the event. It's 2 days, the 3rd and the 4th, and I'm gonna go. Now, like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be there really early in the morning. I know what it's like in Richmond. My son, who's sleeping over here, is still with me. He's gonna be my protector for the next 3 weeks. He still has to work, so he'll go to work, and I'll be back in time to, you know, pick him up and everything. So I won't stay very long. I think last time I went to Richmond was when I was driving my kids back and forth every other weekend to spend time with their father, who we would meet in Richmond. And I think it would take anywhere from, if the traffic's light, it's an hour and a half. If it's not light, it's 2 hours or so. So it just kind of depends. But I'll go early enough to get there and, you know, maybe meander around and have some coffee, lunch, and stuff like that. But I'm excited. I'm glad to be going and doing something different for myself that I wanted to do. And I'm going to follow through with it. And you should too. If there's things that you want to do, don't let life and events and shit happens get you down or stop you from, you know, doing the thing, because I am. Alright, so I will talk to you guys later. I hope you've enjoyed this bit of vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please share with your friends, your families and friends, co-workers. This is real time, real life with me, Evie. Stay a while and let's have a kiki. Talk to you guys later. Bye.